Hey, I hope everybody's here. If you're here, say hello. Say hello. Hello, Addison. Good to see you. Okay, Addison is here. Oh, wow. I see a couple more people. Say hello, guys, so I know you're here. Hi, Matthias. What's up? Steven, what's going on? Say hello, you guys. Make sure you're saying something. I gotta know that you're here. See 3 people here. Maybe 4. I don't know who we're missing here. We give it a few more minutes here, guys, and then we get started, okay? I wanna tell you what It depends on what dryland you got, Matthias. Some of you got, if you were like 12 years of age or below, you got the age group dryland. If you're 13, 14, you probably got the senior dryland. Now, I might have sent you the age group dryland, Matthias, but I do feel that you could probably challenge yourself a little bit and try to see if you could do the senior dryland. So I'd probably send you both. Check it out and see if you could do it. I mean, if you could do it, great. If not, mix it up. You don't have to do the senior dryland only. You could do both. Okay. Hey, Audrey, I know you're here. And Owen, probably. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started here. Hopefully people will sign in as we go. Okay. So here's a new routine, guys. A new routine that I'm going to explain every exercise to you. Everything is going to happen in sets of, we're going to repeat. So you got 3 exercises that you repeat. Steven, I hope you got the routine. If you didn't, man, just let me know. I'll make sure I give it to you, okay? All right. So every exercise is 3 exercises, and you repeat each exercise a number of times. So, I'm going to just make it here real quick. So the first one, you got 3 exercises, which is open chest pull-ups, plank progressions, and 8 step-up knee carries. And you do that 5 times, okay? And the same thing with the next one is you do it 4 times. 3 exercises, you do it 4 times. And then 3 exercises, you do it 3 times, and so on and so on. Okay? So let's go ahead and get started with this. I think you guys are ready to rock. So let's go ahead and rock. The first exercises, okay? We're going to start with the round of 5. That's what I'm going to call it, the round of 5, because there's 5 exercises to do. And there is open chest push-ups, wide stance, which we did last time. It's very, very simple, very basic, guys. And all it is very wide on the push-up. So you want to be wide on the push-up, okay? And going down, wide, okay? And that you're going to do 4 of those. So you're going to do 4 push-ups, and then you're going to go into your plank progressions. Now, if you don't remember what a plank progression is, or you don't know what a plank progression is, this is what it is, okay? So you're going to plank, all right? And you're going to go wrist, wrist, elbow, elbow, shoulder, shoulder, hip, hip, knee, knee, and ankle, ankle. So I'm going to do one exercise here for you, all right? So real quick, I'm going to do it twice. I'm going to do it forward, and then I'm going to do it back, on the side, okay? So again, wrist, wrist, elbow, elbow, shoulder, shoulder, hip, hip, knee, knee, ankle, ankle. Okay? So I'm going to do it from the sideways now. All right? Again, we're flat. Wrist, wrist, elbow, elbow, shoulder, shoulder. As you can tell, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. I'm keeping my hip as steady as possible. Shoulder, shoulder, hip, hip, knee, knee, ankle, ankle. Okay? That's your plank progression. All right? That's your plank progression. And then the third exercise of the round of 5 is going to be your 8 step-up knee carries. All right? So let me get my chair so you can see what I'm talking about. Where's my chair? Where's my chair? Over here. There we go. All right, I got to bring out the other guy. The knee carries, okay? So I'm going to try to do it here as best as possible. The famous garage chair, all right? And then we're going to do your 8 step-up knee carries. Now, what I want you to do here is make sure that you're going up correctly and your knees are not buckling in or going out, okay? And that you're not pressing down in one way or the other. You're going up straight, okay? And all you're doing is knee carrying up, and you're coming back down. And you switch legs, okay? Up, back down. That's 1. So right, left is 1, and you're doing 8 of those. Any questions on the first round of the round of 5? I will send you the dry land for the seniors, Matthias. I think I just sent it again. I think I added you to that one. So double check, but I'll double check myself as well, because I'm almost sure I send you the age groupers and the dry land for the seniors. Okay. So double check on that, because whatever email you have in our account at DCS, that's the email you got it from. Okay. All right. So again, open chest push-ups. You guys got all this in your email just like this. Okay. So the round of 5, open chest push-ups, then your plank progressions, and then you're doing your step-up knee carries. Okay. Be very gentle on the knee carries. Don't go crazy. Right, left is 1. Remember that. You could hear probably, but hey, you're gonna have it. Your mom has it probably in her email, so she could print it out for you. But that's cool if you want to grab it. I'll say it one more time, okay? 4 open chest push-ups, 6 plank progressions, and then 8 step-up knee carries, okay? You can watch the video later too, Steven. It's all good, bud. All right, so then we're going to go to the round of 4, and that's going to be 4 tricep push-ups, 6 alternating elbow hand planks, and then 8 5 calf raises, 1 power jump. So let's go ahead and do the round of 4. All right, so the round of 4. So we got our tricep push-ups, which when you're watching it on forward, what we want to do is we're going to come closer, okay? And you want to be in this position here, and you're going to go down. Now here is your tricep push-up, right here, okay? So we're going to do 4 of those. So when you see it from the side, when you see the tricep push-ups from the side, all right, we're here. Down, really close to your body, and up. Down and up, okay? Really close to your body. You want to make sure you really tighten up. On the way up, you really tighten up that tricep, okay? All right. Then it's 6 alternating elbow hand planks, okay? Let me see. Okay, we're good. Okay, all right. So 6 elbow hand planks. So again, here, and all we're doing is going down, down, up. Up is 1. Now, I don't want you to do where you're dropping your hip too much, okay? You want to make sure you're keeping your hip steady. Steady up as best as you can. Down, down, okay? Up, up. That's 1. Down, down, up, up, okay? That'll be 2 there I just did. But again, down, down, up, up is 1. All right? And then you got 8 calf raises followed by a power jump. Okay? Sorry, you do it 8 times. 8 times, 5 calf raises followed by a power jump. So I'll try to spread it this way so you can see what I'm talking about. That's my kids playing in the back if you're hearing the noise. So again, we're going to do 5 calf raises, okay? So we're getting up, really squeeze those calves, come back down. You're going to do 5 of those. 2, 3, 4, and then 5, and then into a power jump. Now, when you're doing the power jump, I want you to think streamline, okay? So when you jump, you immediately go into that streamline position, right up here, nice and tight, guys. I want a streamline position that is tight, not like this, not here, tight position, right there, okay? 5 calf raises, boom, power jump into a tight streamline, all right? That's the round of 4. Any questions on the round of 4? No, we're good? Love it. All right, love it. Okay, now we're going to move on here to the round of 3. All right, round of 3. So we got our scapular push-ups, okay, and then our donkey kicks. With this one, it's fun. It's hard. It's a tough exercise. 6 donkey kick, and then we follow with 8 squat calf raises, okay? So let's start first with your scapular push-ups. There's 2 ways to do the scapular push-ups. I want you guys to do it with the elbows down, okay? Now, when we're focusing on the scapular push-ups, is really squeezing the shoulder blades together, okay? Up and squeezing the shoulder blades together. That's the focus. So, when you're doing the ones with your elbows down, all right? Elbows down here, okay? And we're going to focus first. We're going to drop that chest and really squeeze in the shoulder blades. And then we're going to raise up. Raise up. Drop the chest, squeeze in, raise up, and really circle your back. So you want to see your back really circle up, and then squeeze in and circle up. So again, squeeze in, circle up. And that's the scapular push-up. That's the one I want you to do, okay? The other variation is to do it with an actual push-up position where you squeeze in and coming out. Squeeze in and coming out, all right? We follow that with donkey kicks. Now, this is a fun one. I love this exercise. It's a tough one, though. So let's see if I can get it here in the right position. So a donkey kick is not just your raising your legs. The donkey kick is you got to go kind of like if you're going to do a handstand, and then you're just going to kick back. All right? So let me go ahead and do one for you here. So again, I'm going to go here. All right? And I'm going to kick back. Okay? Let me do it one time real close to you guys here, hopefully. Get here. And kick back. Okay? You guys got it? Stay, almost like you're going to do a handstand, but you're kicking back. You completely kick back. So once you get there, you're going to get up, boom, kick back with both legs, and try to stand. All right? Hope you guys got that. Hey, if I could do it, I'm a little overweight, y'all could absolutely do it, okay? Come on. Y'all can't let your coach out show you guys on this one. You guys know that very well. Y'all are a lot stronger than me. Y'all better work out, right? Okay? When I go back, hopefully, I'll be a little skinnier. We'll see. All right? So, again, that's your donkey kicks. And then we go 8 squat to calf raises. So, basic squats. Yeah, that's a fun one. Donkey kicks are fun. They're absolutely a good time. But you got to think about it. Imagine if you're doing this entire workout. When you get to the donkey kicks, woo, you're going to be hurting. It's going to be fun. It's going to be hard. Make sure you're drinking a lot of water. So then you're going to go into 8 squat to calf raises, okay? So it's very basic, guys. The biggest, most important thing with squats is that you're doing them correctly, okay? So let me go ahead and put my shorts up a little bit so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Your knees cannot go in front of your toes. So when you're squatting, don't do this, okay? You want to put the weight of your body on your heels, all right? Put the weight of your body on your heels and come down, okay? Where your knee is never passing the front of your toes. You see that? That's where you want to be. Now, you want to be with your back straight as best as possible and go down, okay? So you're going to do that. And when you squat down and then you come back up, I want you to go to a calf raise. And then you calf raise, okay? And that is going to be your squat to calf raise. Okay, so watch for the knees, very, very important. And again, that's 4, 6, and 8. Okay, I just resend the workout to you guys just in case nobody got it, and it happens, so no big deal. Okay, after that, if you don't have a pull-up bar, that's okay. If you have one, I just put there, I want you to try to get to 20. Whether you do it continuously, that's perfectly fine. If you could do it continuously, it's great. If you can't, as long as you're getting up to here and coming back down. And if you don't know to do, if you can't do a pull-up yet, just jump and drop down really slow. That's perfectly fine. Just do it 20 times. Okay? And guys, this entire workout is long. I mean, I'm talking about if you do this straight through, you're going to be probably going 2 hours straight into it. You don't have to do that. You could break it down, okay? You could break down and do maybe the round of 5 and the round of 4 in the morning, the round of 3, the pull-ups, and the round of 2 in the afternoon, the round of 1s and your last round of 3 later at night. That's fine. The biggest thing I want you guys to do is never take a break between the rounds. So if you're doing round 5, if you're doing the round of 5, you're going to do all 5 rounds before you decide to take a big break. If you're going to do the round 4, you're going right into it. Okay. Now, I did put instructions, which is when you do the round of 5, you do the exercises for the first time, right? You do 4, 6, and 8. That's one round. Okay. You're going to take a minute break to 3 minutes. That's the longest you could take. And then you do the second round of 4, 6, 8, and then 3, and then try to do the 2 exercises later on. That makes no sense. Okay. You have to do the exercises, all the 5, the round of 5, do all 5 in one shot before you decide, I'm going to go inside, take a 10-minute break before I come do the round of 4. That you could do that, but don't do it in between the round. Okay. That makes sense. I hope that makes sense. All right. So then after the pull-up bars, we got the round of 2s. Okay. The round of 2s. We start with swim on the floor. Okay. With 10 swim on the floor. So that's, I'm counting up and down as a cycle. All right, I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Then we're gonna do reverse crunches. Now, I forgot to put the ball in there. I usually like to squeeze a ball in between my legs when I do a reverse crunch, and then I go into 10 burpees. Okay, so let me show you what exactly this looks like. All right. So when I'm doing the first thing, which is swim on the floors, you're literally gonna lay down here. Oh boy. Move this stuff from here. And there goes the ball. There we go. Perfect. All right. So you're gonna go here. You're gonna lay down straight, okay? And you're swimming on the floor. All right. Okay. That's just swimming on the floor. So now what I count as 1 is literally, okay, 1 stroke, 2 strokes, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's how I'm doing it. Make sure your toes are pointed, because we're swimmers. Make sure your toes are pointed. You're really squeezing in the abs, and you're really focusing on that. It's a lower back workout, and if your abs are not working, your lower back is going to hurt, okay? All right, then we go into reverse crunches. I didn't put a ball, but you guys could go ahead and put the ball in there if you want to. I like to do it with the ball just because my idea is to squeeze in. So I'm working the breaststroke muscles of squeezing in, okay? So squeeze in and reverse crunches, okay? Squeeze in, reverse crunch, all right? Squeeze in, reverse crunch. Squeeze in, reverse crunch. That's what I like to do, all right? Very basic exercise, nothing to it, simple. Now the burpees, you guys know what burpees are. If you could do the push-up, great. If you can't, that's okay. Just make sure you're jumping up, getting in that streamline, coming back down, doing the best push-up you can, okay? Don't drop the hip. Just go down as far as you can and come back up, okay? And it's not about speed. It's about doing it right and taking advantage of the moment of pushing off as hard as you can to the air, okay, when you're jumping. All right, that's the round of 2. Then you go the single round. The round of 1, which is we're only doing 1 time. So you got your A's, your Y's, your T's, your RLDs, bridges with stability ball or chair, and your sit to stands. Now, your A's, Y's, and T's. You're going to be on the floor. you're gonna lay down. That's an A. Sorry, that's a Y. That's a T, and this is the A. Okay. So let's go ahead and show you what that looks like. All right. And when I'm doing the A, Y's, and T's, okay, put it there. Again, A's, Y's, you're here. Thumbs up, you're gonna face down. Now, I like to keep my feet above the ground, kind of hovering. I don't like to keep them down, and I don't like to raise them up too high. Just keep it hovering right here. That's how I like to do this exercise, okay? So again, just keep it hovering, look down, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna squeeze my scapular muscles again. Just squeeze as I'm raising. I'm raising, back down. Squeeze, raise. Squeeze, raise. Okay? That's all you're doing. Okay, as you young kids, if you want to do grab a little bit of weights, like a 1 pound, 2 pound thing, you could grab it with your hands, okay, and kind of come up, okay? So again, squeeze and go back down. That's Y's. If you're not, thumbs up, squeeze, back down. That's your Y. Squeeze and down. And as you can tell, I'm not doing this, okay? I'm taking my time. I'm squeezing and back down. Maybe hold a second or 2 seconds. Squeeze and back down. And then your A's, which is back here, squeeze and back down. Squeeze and back down. Okay, that's your A's. I hope you don't have any questions on those. It's a very simple exercise. A, Y's, and T's. Okay? Then it's going to follow with your R, L, D bridges. Now, R and L just stand for right, left. And then you're going to go with double. Okay? Right, left, double. Which means right leg only, left leg only, both feet on the ball, the chair. And if you don't have one, you do it on the floor. Okay? So I'll go ahead and do it right here. All right? So again, if you're here, you're stretching out that leg. Okay? That's your left leg, your right leg, and then your double. Okay? If you have a ball or a chair, your feet are on the chair, and you're doing exactly the same thing. Okay? That makes sense? I hope it makes sense. All right? After that, you're going to sit the stands. Now, I don't know if you guys remember what sit the stands are, but it's pretty much you rolling and then standing up. Let me put this back over here. So again, your sit the stands. A very basic exercise is you're going to be here, you're going to roll, and then stand up. Okay? Now, the idea is not to go back like you're crazy like I just did. It's to stand straight. So again, you go back down, you roll, and try to stand up. Okay? Try to stand up. That's just sit the stands. All right? I mean, that's another fun exercise I like doing because it's about balance and it's about power and squeezing those abs. Again, it's all about core. Okay? It's all about that core. All right, so let's go here. And the next, the DCS ab special, that's our ab routine, guys. You guys should know that. If you don't know what the routine looks like, let me know. I'll send you the information. Okay. And again, this is gonna be your one leg down, 2 legs up. Okay. And that's the exercise we did in practice a lot in our ab routine. So again, 1 leg down, shoot up. Next leg down, shoot up. That's the first one. The second one is touch, shoot, touch, shoot, touch, shoot. And then you hold 3 seconds or so. Then back down, touch, shoot, touch, shoot. You're doing that for a minute. This is the DCS ab special, okay? And then after that, we go into your kickbacks or your drunken mountain climbers. I'll send you the exercises. So you're doing drunken mountain climbers, which is twisting, and then your kickbacks, okay? Then you're doing your kickbacks, all right? And then after that is your scissor kicks. So scissor kicking. Then your star crunches, which is wide open, and opposite arm, opposite leg. And then the last thing is your Russian V-tuck twist. So I like to do it with my legs up, okay? Legs up here, twist, twist in. Twist in. Twist in. That's your DCS ab special. You're doing that for a minute straight, okay? All right, any questions on that? I'll send you the information again. I'll make sure everybody gets the DCS ab special, okay? And the last thing is your 3 minute super legs, 1 minute of each. and then your short distance sprint. So after you finish super legs, your legs are going to be nice and tired. And then you have to go for a nice sprint. Now, when I say a sprint, I don't mean you're running from the end of your car to the other car. No. You're running at least like a 40-yard dash or something. Something where you could run a lot. If you don't have a straight shot, run around the whole backyard for all I care. Just a short distance sprint. I will send you the DCS app special just now. I'll make sure I email that entire set to you guys, okay? Now, the super legs is 4 exercises, a minute each, okay? So you're looking at squats, split jumps, power jumps, and then hold, okay? So I'll do a few here for you. So you know what? Let me move back a little bit before I hit the garage, the top of my garage. All right, let's put this up a little bit. So again, here we go. We're going. First thing is first, we're going to squat, okay? Squat for a minute, all right? Then we're going to go ahead and split jump, okay? We're going to split jump. So split jumps is right here, all right? Split jumps is right here, okay? Then it's power jumps. And then power jumps, as a swimmer, I like to streamline. So again, make sure you're going down and getting that streamline in. Going down, getting that streamline in, okay? Power jump is not about speed. It's about absolutely jumping as high as you can, okay? Hey, that's great, man. 5 miles in one day, Max. That's awesome, okay? And then the last exercise is holding, okay? Which holding just means is get to the squat position. Again, put the weight on your heels. Make sure your knees are not passing the toes. Put your weight on your heels and just squat and just hold. Just hold there for a minute, okay? After you're done with that, you go for a sprint, all right? Literally, you run. I'm not running. I already did my running, okay? All right? And that's the end of the exercise right there. That's the end of the entire set. Of course, like I said, guys, this entire thing is going to take forever. If you do it in one shot, it will take forever. Don't hesitate to break it down throughout your day. So if you want to do the round of 4, the round of 5 and 4 in one shot, that's fine. Take a 10, 20, 30-minute break and then come back, do the round of 3, the pull-ups, and the round of 2. That's fine. And then if you want to take a break after that and do the last part, that's perfectly fine. Don't take a break in between the rounds. And I'm not talking about like between round 5 and 4. I'm talking like when you're doing the exercise. If you have to do the first 3 exercises 5 times, do them 5 times before you take a long break. The only breaks I want you to take in between the rounds of 5, okay, the single round. So after you do the first 3 exercises for the first round, so you do 4 open push-ups, 6 plank progressions, 8 knee step up knee carries. You take a minute break to 3 minutes at max 3 minutes, and then you start round 2 and you do it again. 4 open chest, 6 plank progressions, 8 step up knee carries, a minute to 3 minute breaks, then you do it again. Okay, 4 open chest, 6 plank, 8 step up, 1 minute to 3 minutes, then again, and so on for the rest of the sets. Okay, in between the round of 5 and the round of 4, if you want to take a little extra break, that's fine. Remember, the goal here is to increase our muscle endurance. Okay, so I want you to push through. Okay, so if you want to take a break, I recommend taking a break maybe after round 4, after round 2. And so you're breaking down the actual dry land into 3 sets. Into, set 1, round 5, round 4, set 2, round 3, pull up, and round 2. And the last round will be round 1, the DCS ab special, and the super legs sprints. Okay, that's how I would break it down. All right. I hope you guys, that makes sense for the dry land. I hope it makes absolute sense now. If you have any questions, this is the moment to ask. So if you're ready to ask questions, go ahead and write them in. I'm going to talk a little bit about something else, okay? So I'm going to talk a little bit about the goals, guys. It seems like we're going to be pushing practice a little further down. The practice seems to be going now to what we have right now is April 24th. But, the president just said that he's going to push it to the 30th. We're going to see how Boundary Waters reacts to that and how the state of Georgia reacts to that. But I would not doubt it that we push all the way to the beginning of May. Okay? All right? I will send you guys the ad special on all that just now in a minute. Okay? So, again, with that being said, I want you guys to do me a favor and, sit down with your mom, while your mom or your dad, and write an email about your goals and what goals you want to accomplish this next season. Whether it's in yards or it's in meters, it doesn't matter. We don't know if we're going to be able to jump in meters. For all we know, this thing might last more than we want to. Okay. But let's set the goals as if we're going to swim for meters or we're going to swim in yards. Either or. Set your goals. Give me times. Okay. Give me times and know what times you want to do. But I also want to do technique goals with you guys. And I want you guys to think, because if you're not thinking, you're not practicing. So you need to tell me how many underwater kicks you think you should do on a 100 free if that's one of your goals. How far do you think you should go in your pullouts? You know what I mean? Legitimately, if you tell me, oh, coach, I got to go 15-meter breakout on my pullouts, I'm going to tell you, well, yes, when you're a senior swimmer and you're about 17, 18 years old, absolutely. But as of right now, make it a little more, what exactly you should be doing when it comes to the breakouts. How far you should break out on the breaststroke. How far you should break out on the backstroke starts, on the backstroke turns. I want you to start thinking about these details. Okay, if you're telling me 50 free, I want to break the 30. Okay, well, what are we going to do to break the 30? How many underwater kicks are you going to give me off the start? How many underwater kicks are you going to give me off the turn? When are you going to take your first breath? Or are you going to take a first breath? You know what I mean? So I want you to answer those questions. I want you to come up with ideas. If your goals is distance swimming, let's say you're planning to swim the mile or the 1,000 or the 500, okay? Come up with a game plan, all right? One that you think is going to work for you. I got a ton of game plans I could give you. I mean, I'm telling you, I was a distance swimmer myself, and I used to love to swim the mile as, what was it, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think that's what it was. Yeah, 5, yes. 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then I think I did a 50 or something like that. 7, 6, 5, 3, that's 50. No, 7, 6, 5, and then 7, 5, okay, then 3, and then 150. That's how I like to swim my mile. That's when I was younger. I tried to do it 3 500s. I tried to do it 15 100s and a 150. I try to do it any other way humanly possible. My best distance swimmer, we swam it actually as a 753 150. That's what we did. And then we had a game plan broken down in the middle of all those. If we swam that 1,000, the way we swam it, I used to like to swim it at 4 3 2 1. So a 400, a certain pace, and then pick up the pace for the 3, and then pick up the pace for the 2, and then pick up the pace and sprint at the last 100. So come up with a game plan on what you think is going to work for you. It could be a simple game plan as 10 100s for the 1,000. Like I remember Maddie, when I coached in Mako, our game plan was 2 500s. But within the breakdown of that game plan, the first 500 was holding a certain pace. And then at that 500 mark, we had to pick up our kick. What that meant is not only are we picking up the kick, we're picking up the entire tempo of our stroke. So our second 500, the tempo's increasing, and we're trying to hold, hopefully the same pace or a little faster as best as possible, and then bringing it home at the end. So it could be a very simple breakdown, but you have to start coming up with concepts on how to swim distance swimming. You guys, none of you guys are sprinters or distance swimmers. You guys are everything. So in your mind, you have to think that way. I am everything. I function for everything. I do everything, because when you're older, the more versatile you are, the better it's going to be for the college to look at you and say, I want you to swim for me. Okay. Of course, depends on the school, but the more versatile you are, the better the chances. Okay. So again, think about the distance swimming. Think about how you break it down. If you want to focus a little more on sprinting, then break down the sprinting correctly. Tell me the underwater work. Tell me the good stuff that you should be doing. Tell me the technique stuff that you think you should be doing. Because if you write a bunch of things and you miss something like transition kicking, I'm going to let you know. I'm going to call you out on it. I'm going to say, hey, what about transition kick? Oh, I'm sorry, coach. I forgot about that. All that means is that now it's going to be in your head. And you're going to think about it when you're training. So when we get back in the water, you're going to have that right there in your head. And it's going to come and you're going to be like, oh, man, I remember I wrote this. And I'm going to hold you accountable to that. Okay? So whatever you break down, however you do it, we work on the details. If you're a distance swimmer and you plan to do the distance things, I want you to know something real quick. Just because you come up with a cool game plan, that doesn't mean that's the game plan that's going to work. We're going to have to really practice what game plan is going to work better for us. Okay. The first time we could try it, you might fail and you might say, I did a mistake. So then we try it again and we try it again. And, until we find the one that you really like to do, so we could really focus on how we're going to break that down, how we're going to swim it correctly. I hope that makes complete sense to all of you guys. Okay. Is there any questions on any of that? Try to be as much detail as humanly possible in your goals. And try to get it to me by April 15th or April 13th. Email it to me, because I think we're going to be out of the water a little longer than expected. Okay. Other than that, guys, listen, enjoy yourself, have fun, stay at home, stay healthy. We got to make sure nobody gets sick and nobody gets this crazy virus that is going around, but we're going to keep training and working hard. Okay. Make sure you always, be with your parents, talk with your parents, love your parents up a lot. You guys need to spend a lot of time with your family. And this is a great moment to do that. Play games and all kind of nonsense with them. It's perfectly fine, man. Enjoy the moment. Because usually we're in school and we're swimming and we don't spend this much time with our family as we're accustomed to. Okay. So make sure you enjoy your life and enjoy your family. So homework for you guys, just like the last time. Make sure you give your mom and dad a big hug and tell them you love them, and drink a lot of water. I hope you guys understand every exercise now, and try to work on those goals. You got 2 weeks here to work on those goals. You don't have to send it to me tomorrow. Come up with a first draft and then think about it some more, and then write some more things in there. Write as much as you can, whatever you can, because I want you thinking. And if you're not thinking, you're not practicing. And if you're not practicing, you're definitely not getting faster. Okay. All right. Any questions? You're all good? You feeling good? I'm loving it, man. Even though we're in computers and we're far away, I miss you guys. And I'm loving the fact that you guys are working hard, because that's what we're going to do. We're going to be amazing because we are focused. Okay. Let's keep living that DCS life, man. Let's keep leading, inspiring, focusing, and excelling, because nobody does it better than us. All right. You guys have a good night. Enjoy your day. Enjoy the rest of tomorrow. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday with probably another exercise or a challenge to give you for you to do. All right. All right, guys. Keep living that DCS life. I'm out.